欢迎回来，来看美国国内消息。当地时间周三，在一场听证会上，一名民主党议员提问 Facebook CEO 扎克伯格，究竟是否可以在 Facebook 网站上投送虚假政治广告。扎克伯格做出了模棱两可的回答，引发不满。月初时 ，Facebook 发布消息称，允许政治家在 Facebook 推送广告，哪怕这些广告包含虚假信息。但本周早些时候 ，Facebook 又说不允许任何人散布任何有可能压制选民投票者权利的内容。
Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg facing the fury of lawmakers from both sides of the aisle in grueling questioning for 6 hours on Capitol Hill. Democrats quickly zeroing in on the social media giant's new political advertising policy.
You announced that Facebook would not be doing fact-checking on political ads, giving anyone Facebook labels a politician a platform to lie, mislead, and misform the American people, which will also allow Facebook to sell more ads. Your claim to promote freedom of speech does not ring true.
Zuckerberg struggling to clarify what the new policy would do.
Would I be able to run advertisements on Facebook targeting Republicans in primaries saying that they voted for the Green New Deal?
I don't know the answer to that off the top of my head. I think
So you don't know if I'll be able to do that?
I think probably.
Do you see a potential problem here with a complete lack of fact-checking on political advertisements?
Facebook says it does not fact-check any political ads. Instead, it relies on third-party fact-checkers.
So you won't take down lies or you will take down lies? I think it's just a pretty simple yes or no.
Congresswoman,
I'm not talking about spin. I'm talking about actual
yes, in most cases,
disinformation.
in a democracy,
Okay.
I believe that people should be able to see for themselves what politicians that they may or may not vote for
So
are
you
saying,
won't take
judge
them
their
down.
character for themselves.
So you may flag that it's wrong, but you won't take it down.
Lawmakers repeatedly grilling the 35-year-old billionaire about Facebook's handling of election interference and data privacy.
I get that I'm not the ideal messenger for this right now. We faced a lot of issues over the past few years.
One Republican accusing Democrats of, quote, bullying Facebook to be a fact-checker.
Will you commit that Facebook will not censor any political ad placed on your platform or in support of President Donald Trump?
We believe that people should be able to see for themselves what politicians are saying.
Zuckerberg also questioned about this deepfake video of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi that slows down her speech, making it seem like she's slurring her words. Zuckerberg admits that it took Facebook too long to respond to it and acknowledged Facebook is working to identify and take down similar videos.
Deepfakes are clearly one of the emerging threats that we need to get in front of and develop policy around to address.
民主党总统候选人印第安纳州本德市市长布蒂吉格自从宣布参与党内竞选，就因为身份引发热度。他今年仅有37岁，并且是一名同性恋者。而在过去的4轮党内辩论中，布蒂吉格的发言也不断受到关注。媒体普遍表示，近来他的发言越发具有攻击性，不仅直接对川普总统的决定表达不满，还在控枪、外交和全民医保等问题上与民主党其他候选人进行激烈交锋。
Thank you.
Mayor Pete Buttigieg in the Nevada desert riding high after the last debate.
Were you able to catch the debate last week by any chance? Okay, good. That do okay? All right, good.
Buttigieg striking a more aggressive tone on the heels of last week's CNN New York Times debate.
I think it's helped us reach the next level.
Where he called out Elizabeth Warren over how she would pay for her Medicare for All plan.
Well, we heard it tonight. A yes or no question that didn't get a yes or no answer. Your signature, Senator, is to have a plan for everything, except this.
After raking in $1 million in the 24 hours following the debate, adding to his sizable war chest, Buttigieg is doubling down on the campaign trail, including here in Las Vegas.
Will taxes go up with your Medicare for all who want it? Yes or no?
Good question, because not everybody has been answering this question.
Buttigieg is seeking to draw contrasts with his more progressive rivals, touting his vision for health care, Medicare for all who want it, as a less disruptive approach.
It's a very important difference between me and Senator Warren and some of the others, and we will continue making sure that we've made that clear.
Yet despite his strong debate performance, a new CNN poll shows Buttigieg holding steady at 6%, well behind Joe Biden, Warren, and Bernie Sanders. Of those who say they watched the debate, 21% said Buttigieg did the best, trailing only Warren. Nevada voter Shelley Elmer is one of them.
I'm a supporter. I'm here. All in for Pete.
And when did you decide that?
The last debate.
And what was it about the last debate that sold you?
He was tough in a nice, respectful manner.
But Matt DeFalco, a fellow veteran, felt the mayor's tone debating gun control with Beto O'Rourke was too combative.
I don't need lessons from you on courage, political or personal.
It wasn't bold to me. It just felt unproductive when he was approaching that as well. When he talked about, you don't have to judge my character. We know who Mayor Pete is, and got a ton of respect for him. But that didn't feel right either.
Are you concerned that this new tone is going to alienate some potential voters?
Well, as we've seen, the debates really helped grow support for the campaign. And it's still me, but sometimes you have to point out differences. I believe in kindness, but sometimes need to make sure nobody confuses kindness for weakness.
自从中美贸易战出现以来，美国农户的生产链受到了严重的影响。在威斯康星州，大量的农场主因为产品无法顺利出口而长期面临着破产的威胁。他们本是美国总统川普的坚定支持者，并且一直相信着他对美国农民做出的承诺。而现在，当他们再度面对采访时，却表示，由于近年来的产业萎缩，他们将重新考虑在新的大选到来之时，选择谁成为总统这个问题。
Wisconsin Aluminum Foundry, for 100 years, has seen boom and bust. Today, its fourth-generation owner seeing ominous signs of where the industry is headed.
For the last 2 years, if you wanted a job in Manitowoc, you could get one.
And now?
Now we're not hiring anyone right now. We're on layoff right now. So that's very worrisome.
With the trade war and orders to China all but dried up, the company instituted a voluntary layoff for 8% of its workforce. It was supposed to last a month. Now it's stretched into 2. And there are even more worrisome signs.
Our production rate has slowed down about 40% versus the kind of February-March timeframe.
40% since the beginning of this year.
Yep.
Shivaram says despite some production lines currently idled, they have continued to invest millions in the business and for now are resisting more layoffs. The hope, this is a temporary downturn and not the start of a bigger hit to the wider economy.
We decided together with our board to just stay the course and do what we do, but it's nerve-wracking.
And they're not alone. Economic indicators have been flashing yellow for months, some now red. U.S. manufacturing activity in September fell to its lowest point in a decade, according to the Institute of Supply Management Index, which measures industrial growth.
President Obama said manufacturing jobs are gone. You need a wand, a magic wand. We found the magic wand because they're coming and they're coming fast.
Despite promises in industrial belt states that flipped to the president, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan all have lost manufacturing jobs since June. Marcos Alfaro, a vice president with the local steelworkers union, says he'd like to see the president focusing more on his campaign promises.
So we want that focus to be shifted to what we're doing and our wages and what we're doing instead of some other extracurriculars, if you will.
A lot of jobs are closing.
Corey Nimmer has worked at Wisconsin Aluminum Foundry for 24 years. He and his wife support 6 kids. He worries his $21 an hour job would be tough to replace.
Hopefully get the economy rocking and rolling here to keep the future going.
Right. You're not feeling that right now?
It's kind of rocky.
In this industrial city, local officials stress there are plenty of jobs available and view the current downturn as a bump in the road, but express concern that a heated presidential election could make for more uncertainty and rougher times ahead.
圣诞节即将到来，对电影迷来说，这不仅是节日，也是1年1度《星球大战》最新篇章登场的时节。今年《星战》系列的新片《星球大战9：天行者崛起》将在今年12月20日登陆大荧幕，并且现在已经引发轰动。日前，影片创下了一个新纪录，成为历史上所有影片中预售票第一天卖出票数最多的电影。
Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi.
A record start for Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. According to online service Atom Tickets, the film set a franchise record for first-day advance ticket sales, selling 2.5 times as many tickets as Star Wars: The Last Jedi did in its first 24 hours. The only film with a bigger first-day pre-sale on Atom, Avengers: Endgame this spring. If you saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and wanted more, you're in luck. Columbia Pictures is re-releasing Quentin Tarantino's latest film with previously unseen footage added. 4 new scenes running about 10 minutes, bringing the total running time to nearly 3 hours. The expanded Once Upon a Time lands in more than 1,000 North American theaters this Friday.
You ever hit anybody?
On a job?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
All right, then. We don't have nothing to worry about.
Netflix wants to help you see The Irishman before it appears on Netflix. The Mafia movie opens in some theaters November 1st, then debuts on the streaming service November 27th. If you don't want to wait, Netflix has set up theirishman-movie.com, where you can plug in your location and get theaters and showtimes. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
接下来请收看汉天生活报道。